everybody else. All right. My approach is to be upfront about them, so you can kind of see things coming. And if I say something strange about current events, you're not, oh, well, he believes this, and that's why you might disagree. That's okay. I'm a Lutheran by faith. That is the original Protestant Christian denomination. Okay? I believe most of all, like 95% of the same things, Catholics. I just don't think the Pope has anything to do with it. A few definitional things here. Libertarian politically, which means I don't like the Democrats or the Republicans. Right? I'm voting for a third option. Okay, that's where I stand on that. That's me. What about you? I need to get to know you all. So here is what you are going to do. I'm going to have you stand up. You're going to introduce yourself. You're going to give me your name. And you're going to tell me why you are awesome. Because you are. All right? I just need one reason. All right? I know you could probably give me a whole list. Okay, we'll stick with one for today. Short on time. Something you're proud of. Okay, that can make you awesome. Something, maybe you know a lot about a topic. I know a lot about that. I can talk for hours about that, man. If that applies to you, but you've got this passion, I can give a speech on this. Mention that. If you've got a skill you've been working on, if you've got some accomplishment, makes it stand out, sounds cool, right? Something to brag about. Anything at all. Right? That's what I want to hear from you. And that includes people online. Welcome, Giselle. Thanks for joining us. See, you are here now. Slowly get that. So let's start that end of the room. Let's do that. You pick that chair. You go first. You gotta think on your feet. You like watching movies? Yeah. Favorite genre? Action. That's a good answer. Good answer. Okay, do you have a particularly favorite this movie? What's one? Give me one movie that not every day, but that you would watch on a regular basis every year. You're sure to watch this movie again every year. Ooh, a show. Okay. Vampire Diaries. All right. Okay, Vampire Diaries plus action movies. Okay, I got you. Nice. That is awesome. Next. Let's hear from you. Reading and using your phone at the same time? Reading on your phone. That counts. Right? Okay, multitasking. What do you like to read? About romance. Interesting that you would say that. So not like romance fiction, but any type of romance, including nonfiction, about romance. So you like looking up, like, okay, what are the best techniques? You know, how to, what's the movie called? How to use a guy in 3 dates or whatever it is. What? Or Vampire Diaries, right? That's about romance. Sort no. What? Isn't romance? Vampires on it includes it. Okay. About romance. All right, so you're the romance expert. Kind of. Okay, do your friends come to you for dating advice?
Sure.
Sure. All right, we're going with that. Okay, that's awesome. Right? It's good to have expertise. There are whole jobs, right? Matchmakers. That's a whole career. You could do that. So, stuff to think about. This is part of this exercise is practice. Right? You're going to go into an interview. You got to go up to the boss man and be like, hey, I'm me. I'm awesome. You need to hire me. Here's why. Okay? Makes sense? All right, you're next. Jasmine, you have a cat. Is it an awesome cat? Yeah, it better be, right? course, you're going to say that anyways, even if other people don't think so. Like, no, I think my cat is awesome, or I wouldn't have brought it up. What kind of cat? It's a stray. It is a stray, or it was a stray? Was a stray. Now you've adopted. That's wonderful. You brought in a cat into your home. See, that tells me something about you as a person. You are an awesome person, bringing this poor, defenseless stray animal, caring for it, nurturing it. How's it doing? Is it growing? Nice big cat or a small? It's still small. All right. Lots of years ahead. All right. Good to hear. That's wonderful. Heartwarming. All right. Next. You like reading books? Physical books? Not on your phone. Okay. Physical. You like the smell of the paper? Yeah. And that's the thing, that's eye strain. Right? Yeah. Older the better. Like that rich, like old parchment smell. Nonfiction. You do. All right. That's awesome. Nonfiction. So you're like learning stuff. You're not just entertaining yourself, you're learning stuff, expanding your mind. That's amazing. Yeah. Good job for you. Okay, I'm going to try to get the class video posted. Then, students on Discord, you're coming up next. So I'm going to go right down the list here in the server. So Brian, let's hear from you. Be sure to unmute your microphone. Speak nice and clearly into the microphone. Introduce yourself.
My name is Brian.
Good, good. Everything's good. Keep going.
Okay, and I like to drum a lot.
You like say it again? Did you say drama or drums?
Draw.
Draw. Okay, misheard that. Brian likes to draw. Awesome. What kind of things do you draw?
Mostly pets.
You said cats. Did you say cats?
Head.
Heads. Heads. You draw heads. Very specific. I hope that's not like going to be a creepy thing. Is it just dismembered heads all over? Or you're no. You're like working on drawing people, and you're focusing on the heads first. That's the most important part, and you'll fill in the rest of the body later. Next year you'll be drawing the torsos, right? And the year after that, you'll do arms, and just slowly piece it together. I'm filling things in for you because it's hard to get your voice across. I hope you don't mind. It's more fun this way, right? Okay, thank you, Brian, for sharing. Next up, Carlos.
My name is Carlos Mongolia. I like to play video games and play soccer.
Play video games, and what was the second one?
Play soccer.
And soccer. Okay, same question. At the same time?
No, different time.
No, at different times. Okay. What kind of video games?
I like to play Fortnite and Modern Warfare, Call of Duty.
Okay, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, right? Okay, I see. So the shooters, very good. I was never good at shooters. I myself like video games. I usually prefer more strategy games, the turn-based ones, because I get panicked and it's happening fast, and the controls throw me off. Right? So I am very impressed. That is awesome that you can play shooters well. You give me a shooter controller, and I want to aim just a little bit to the left, and my character goes, spins around. Great, thanks. Okay, thank you for sharing. Giselle, you're next. Read and write. Ooh. So do you write your own stories then? Short stories? As opposed to like nonfiction essays. Right. Okay. Favorite genre to write? Do you write fantasy, modern? Some other ones. Uh-oh, my Discord screen just went blank. That's not good. Oh no, she's probably answering right now and I'm missing it. She's given us the whole synopsis of this awesome novel she's been working on. It's like, yeah, she's going to be the next Tolkien, and we just don't know it. Missing out. Now we have to wait for Discord to launch. That's the most important one, because that's where the students are. Well, at least we got the main answer. Giselle likes to read and write. That's awesome. Okay. While I wait for that to boot up, I'll bring up this non-essential point. So they'll miss it, but it's on video. I believe that recording is still happening, so they can go back and catch this later. Do you remember Odiadia's life analogy from the announcements? He said, life is not an elevator, it's a staircase. I respectfully disagree. No, of course not, because today the audio was messed up. But he did say that. Right? Life is not an elevator, it's a staircase, because there's no shortcut. You have to do the work. That's it. I would say a staircase is still too easy. Okay? Yeah, you climb a giant staircase, you're tired, you're exhausted, you've worked out, but at least the staircase was like a clear path. It was straight. You knew exactly where you were going. It's the same step every time. Okay? That is not life. Not at all. Right? I'll tell you what life is. Life is rock climbing. Okay? You don't know where you're going. You don't know how to get there. You've got to figure it out as you go. I'm going to try this handhold, and then this one, and then, oh, no, I can't reach that next one. Okay, so then we go back down, so over the side, try again, try a different path. You got to figure it out. You're constantly evaluating, trying different stuff out. Oh, and by the way, unlike the stairs, you can never relax. Okay? Stairs, you can stop and sit on at any point. Right? You can't do that while rock climbing. You fall down. Now, luckily, you don't have to worry about that part quite yet, because you're still practicing. You've got teachers here to help. And, oh, hey, this was checking for updates. That was our whole problem. It wasn't up to date. No! It's a comedy of errors. Anyways, so I'd like to imagine that the teachers are the people on the other end of the rope. And they can catch you if you fall. Might still hurt. You feel it's like, jerk. Again, but at least you don't go splat on it. That's my analogy. I'd like to get to the actual content. And I need to be connected to the rest of the students for that. I left the call. The one on Discord? The one that's loading right now. Yes, thank you for the update, but yeah, absolutely, clearly, that happened. I'm getting back. You could mention to him that there is a YouTube live stream. Link is on Google Classroom. I won't be able to hear from them, but they can at least watch what's going that one, as far as I know, is still running. Yes. Just wait on you, Discord. Anytime. If you like joining in. Can I please move this so it's not in our way here? Yes, I can. Okay. You come back to this screen. Starting. It's found its updates. Anyways, master schedule on Google Classroom. I hope you've seen this already. If not, here it is. Highly recommend that you look at this early and often, frequently, in fact, because that's where all of my planning happens. I put it all there first and figure it out and paste things and like, okay, we do this day and we'll do that the other day. And when it's due, what we're doing in class, what's the extra homework, all of it right there. So this week, we're talking about math sort of in general, and start with the big picture, work our way in. We define geometry. We talk about why you should study math. So today, you're going to get to see some of the history, the development of mathematics, and then all the different branches that it has turned into at this point. Lots of different, and we're only looking at one little piece of it. And the next year you look at one little other piece, and there's this whole giant field that you don't get to see in this. So, same as before, there is a Google Doc posted to Google Classroom with all the questions, okay? All the links. There's one short article and 2 videos. Here's the article, right? You'll start here. You'll read half of this. Stop, answer the first question, come back to the rest of the article, and then it will direct you to the video, questions on the video, right? Which you'll want to like read the questions ahead of time, pause the video, and like, oh, there's the answer to number 2. Stop, go type it out, go back to the video, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to play the video here in class. You do it on your own. That's why I remind you to bring headphones this time. So unless there's a question from you guys, you can go ahead and get started. Yes? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That works better for you. Still with the starting, never with the actually being. Always preparing, just go. It's this poor machine. MacBook Air was never designed as a streaming platform, and yet I'm trying to stream out double video. YouTube and Discord at the same time. Cool. What was that? Oh, it's there. Jordan, haha, I'm back. just as everybody else leaves. Okay. All right. Now I've got spinning beach ball. Okay. Hey, Carlos, I'm back. Didn't miss anything super critical. The work is on Google Classroom. Find the question document. It's got links straight to an article and 2 videos to go along with it. Just work through that, answer the questions. Let me know if you have run into trouble. Suppose I should have my email open just in case they try to contact me that way. Oh, we're on 1:40, it's 20, so we got 20 minutes to work. Sounds right. Yeah, please don't, I do want you to start with the article, because it'll introduce the idea, and then when you get to the spoiler part, don't go past that. Stop and go back and answer the first question, right? So don't go past the 1997 milk until you've answered the first question on your own. Because he's going to give you his version of the answers. I don't want you to influence your thoughts. right, 5 more minutes. And then whatever you don't cover in class, just finish the rest of the questions at home. Or later at home if you're working on them already at home. Does the word homework even mean anything anymore? Okay, with that, and go ahead and power down the YouTubes. See you all later.